Hey everybody, it's Nam City. I'm coming to you with a TOA Hard 100 video. I apologize. I recorded this live on stream, so I apologize that my audio does not sync up with my picture here, but I was doing it on stream, kind of talking to some people, and eventually I turned the video off because I realized that I wanted to be able to record this. But um, yeah, so just disregard the picture. I'm sorry if that bothers you. So I edited out the audio, and going to go over TOA Hard 100. So I actually found this stage more difficult than probably it should have been with my rune quality. Um, I don't have Spectra because a long time ago I fed him and never made him again, and so I'm using Ganymede. And basically, what it equates to is I don't have an AOE slow, which is okay. Um, but it does overall, I think, make the boss stage a little bit more difficult. And overall, I do way less damage than I would if I had Spectra. So if you have this team, except for Ganymede, just take out Ganymede and put in Spectra, and you're going to do probably better than I did. So maybe not for the trash stages, that might be a little bit more difficult, but overall, you're going to do a lot better. But the basic strategy here is, I'm sure tons of people have seen this, is that um, you kill the Annabelle, you kill the Annabelles right off the bat. I reset their cooldown so they couldn't heal, but you just kill them and you focus them down and use your attack bar resets and pushbacks, whatever they may be, on the Juno. Now, what I could have done here is I could have used TOAH to apply the slows to Juno, but I found that because this isn't a one shot, I found that it wasn't necessary. I could get to the stage without it. So basically, that's what I did. And then, so basically, as you go on, and we're gonna speed up the clip a little bit, but you'll see once you kill both Annabelles, all you got to do is focus down one single Juno. It doesn't matter if you stun her; just keep using your attack bar resets or whatever. I'm lucky to have Ganymede, so maybe that's just worked for me, but my Beretta also doesn't have max skill on Turbulence, so I think you could lock down one Juno and keep her from going the entire time if you did. So, especially with map. So that's pretty much the strategy for this stage. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video to the next stage. All right, so as we move on to stage two, the basic principle here is going to be to control the Arias. They're the ones who do a lot of damage. So you're basically going to kill them one at a time. And I'm not really sure why I didn't reduce another person's attack bar, but I was talking to people, or maybe I'm not even, maybe nobody's even in the channel right now, but sorry for this cough. But basically, control the Arias, kill it. I find this stage a little bit harder if the Arias actually go, because the other stage, you really just, once you learn to focus down the Annabelles, then I don't think it's that difficult. But this stage can get kind of dicey. But like I said, I also don't have an AoE slow, which would really help here. But pretty simple. The Vermoses kind of are annoying for because they stun. But overall, if your team is fast enough, that none of this should really be a problem. I think the slowest person on my team, and I'll post the runes. I'll add on the runes at the end of the video, or maybe I'll even put them at the beginning of the video. But like I said, there's nothing that I get. There's a couple of close calls here, but nothing too big. I think mainly because I missed maybe an attack bar reduction, or I wasn't being very smart with Huaz. But again, this stage is nothing special compared to most of your TOA stages, I feel like. So the hardest one is the first one. But so we're gonna go ahead and skip to the actual boss. Okay, and we are back. All right, so on the leader stage, the biggest thing is don't use any of your cooldowns right off the bat because after about 2 or 3 hits, depending on your speed, where when her attack bar goes to full, she's going to split into 3 different elements. And basically, what we're going to talk about right here is what to do when all the elements happen, or what's we're going to go through to the fight because I actually get really unlucky and I get green first. And with the green one, the green one heal or absorbs attack bar. The blue one is a damage mitigation, and the red one has like an AOE taunt. So basically, what you want is for the blue one, you want for her to keep the blue one. But for right here, you're just going to do as much as you can to control her attack bar while stunning everything else. Now, I went for Beretta right there. I didn't want to get AoE provoked, which the red one does, so I reduced her attack bar until I could reset it with Ganymede again overall. And what I'm hoping for here are basically stuns on the ads. I want to hit the blue one until I can stun the red one, basically, and I don't want to touch Lyrith at all. I don't want to touch the main one at all when she's green. And this is pretty much the example of the worst RNG, because this is what you do not want absolutely at all. You do not want her to be green. It makes the stage much more difficult. You want her to keep blue or red, and it's much easier. But as you can see here, I'm just doing my best. Again, I didn't want to get AoE provoked. I knew I could survive. And at this point, I know I don't think I'm going to kill her in one rotation, which is what you aim to do, because she went green. So I'm kind of planning to just get through this stage right now, and have her split again. So you want to attack also for the ads, the side ones. You want to attack whoever's stunned, and you definitely don't want to attack the red one unless they're stunned. And I kind of forget that for a second, and I think I actually go back to hitting the blue when it's all said and done. Now, some of this is obviously some RNG that I get pretty lucky, and I'm lucky that my Bella is very fast. See, I don't really know why. I'm basically doing everything wrong here, which is kind of dumb of me. But I'm just lucky that my rune quality is here. You should not be hitting the red one for the reasons that you're seeing right now. Is that she revenges and she does damage. See, I realized my mistake, that I was being dumb, and I'm hitting the blue one now, which is what you should be doing the entire time. And right there, I knew I was going to reset. Lyrith doesn't need to be reset, so I just need her attack bar to go to 0. So I used Ganymede's skill on the blue one. See, right now I could be attacking red. Attacking blue doesn't really matter. I should clarify that. Attacking blue doesn't really matter. You shouldn't never attack red directly or green directly unless they're stunned. But you can attack. Blue's kind of the punching bag if nothing else is stunned. And the same thing would be if Lyrith kept the blue one, you would attack the main body of Lyrith until you stunned one of the other 2. But I actually navigated this decently well, considering I messed up a lot. It helps that my Bella is raid and my TOAH are raid ruined. If yours are not, then this would be a very big problem. You would not be able to do what I just did, basically. Yeah, but overall, as long as you control, if you have at least one of the ads stunned and you don't have to attack Lyrith directly, then this should go pretty well. As you can see, even with the green the incarnation, I still have 2 turns up here in the top right where it says 2. Basically, you have 5 of her turns to kill both incarnations Because if you kill both incarnations, she will be stunned. So that's the whole goal. Is to stun her for what is one turn, but at the same time, one turn with multiple attack bar reducers is a lot. So as you can see, I survived with one turn left, but she's taking, like, she's absorbing all this attack bar. So I know that I can't kill her right here, or I probably won't be able to kill her. Because normally you should be able to finish the stage with her having 4 turns left, and then after the 4th turn, she'll get stunned, and then you should be able to finish her in 1 turn when she's stunned, basically. That's the whole goal, is to get her to the stun state where she takes more damage and she can't do anything back to you. As you can see, she's stunned here. I knew I wasn't going to be able to stop it. And because of my team, I actually feel pretty confident that I can do this. But I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because I actually don't do this because I think I take it to auto. Okay, so as you can see, I obviously didn't keep her stunned. I took it to auto because I'm not really afraid of her going. I just beat the very worst incarnation split, so I'm not really afraid of her splitting again. And as you can see, this time the ideal thing happens. She keeps blue, and she splits red and green. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attack the blue until I get a stun on anything else. And I probably should have tried to stun with Mav there, but I didn't. And I think I actually kind of get unlucky. I don't really remember. I don't really stun her a lot. Like, I don't get a stun for quite a long time, and it really hurts my RNG. And I'm just going to keep attacking blue, like I said, until I get a stun. And there, my Mav actually got a provoke stun. So I should be switching to the red one here soon. Oh, actually, never mind. I don't, because I got to resist on Ganymede's reset. So I stun the red one again. Gonna heal up. Gonna start attacking the red one full force. I have the slow on Lyrith already, which helps. Oh, yeah, I went for that because I went for the stun, and it actually almost wiped my team. So it was a bad idea. I should have probably just waited for Berettas just to add dots and do that. But like I said, because my team is pretty tanky, and Ganymede helps a lot, I'm able to survive that. But I think Spectra would still be good because, as you can see, the green lady is absorbing attack bar and has no slow. So Spectra, like I said, will do just as good and will be doing a lot more damage overall. I think I'm not really sure why I did that. I kind of forgot that she would increase her attack bar to full. I was kind of hoping for a proc because I didn't want her to go again. I was hoping for Hua to basically go twice. As you can see, I make a lot of misplays, and I still do this. And my rune quality is about Conqueror 1 rune quality, so this isn't, like, terribly hard to do. So I've let Lyrith take 1 turn so far because of a resist on attack bar reduction. And I'm basically trying to keep her down as much as possible. And I reset her cooldown and got a lucky stun, and I'm finally able to attack. And I attack Lyrith a couple here and there just to make sure that she doesn't get another turn because when I'm unsure of my cooldowns. I really thought I could finish there, but I didn't. So I'm just going to keep burning down the green one. So at this point, the green one's all dotted up, so I'm basically just attacking the blue one and not allowing Lyrith to go. And I reset Beretta there, so the green one would actually die from dots. So I'm pretty sure I stick 100% here to Lyrith. So now that the green one's dead, unlike last time when she held green and increased her attack bar every single time that you attacked her, I now have 4 turns. 4 turns and the stun turn and 2 more turns basically. So she has to get 7 turns before she'll split again. So I'm basically just gonna record. I put it in auto because I don't have the patience to sit here for 40 minutes by myself and manual it. And it's not a huge deal if she splits again, basically. Especially if you know you can survive the green one. Now, if you can't survive the green stage, then by all means, um, manual it if you have to. But I don't think I need to. I'm not too worried about it. Even though this is my first TOA Hard 100, I've seen plenty of videos. So I just manual it, and we're going to go ahead and fast forward through this next portion. So as you can see, I did switch some to manual on the last like 1/3 because I just didn't want her to split again. Even though if you look at the top right, that's her cooldown on splitting. The little girl with the little girl icon with the ponytail. So it looks like to me anyway. But I just went ahead and manualed it the rest of the way just to eliminate the RNG of the fact. But the biggest part about the Lear stage is just handling the incarnations. Once you're comfortable handling the incarnations, it's a really easy fight. Also, you can keep doing it until you get good RNG, right? Like if you can't survive the green stage, um, then by all means, do it again until you don't get the green stage the first time, and then you should be able to lock Lyrith down for the entirety of the fight. Uh, I found I found this harder at first because I didn't have Spectra before I really got this team down. I tried a couple of different variations. This worked by far. Now that I know the strategy, though, I think it's much easier than the old man, Atheros, or whatever his name is. So this is the basic strategy here. If you have any questions or any suggestions for me, feel free to comment or email me at nomcity11@gmail.com. That's NOMCITY11 at gmail.com. All right, guys. So as you can see, I didn't have enough mana to summon my legendary, so I sold a bunch of stuff, and it's pretty embarrassing. But it might be my new strategy from now on because that is a chimera. I was so happy to get a squall. I'm so excited. I put Devilmon that I had saved up instantly into him, and I am so excited just to play around with him. He doesn't really fit into any of my arena plans or anything like that, but he should make Giants awesome. I'm hoping I can get an S on the Rith Beast after next free run removal, and that'll increase my ductile stones because I still need to farm those. I think it's essential that you do that. So it's my next step in progression is to be able to get all three of those a week. So yeah, everybody, thanks for watching, and I was extremely excited for my first legendary five Nat 5 summon. But I hope everybody has a good week and that this was an informative video. And I just wish everybody all the noms. Peace out.